So Coach Cassidy is entering into his third season with the Hornets and his second spring. I mean, just look around at all the progress that has been made since he's been here. One thing in particular is our Hornets are finally moving back down to 6A this season after two brutal seasons in 7A Region 3. While the classification may have changed, the message is still the same, and that's work and work hard. Now we hear the rumblings of more wins per season, and trust me, no one wants to win more than these players. The players, as well as the coaching staff, they work hard to make sure that that happens with off-season conditioning, a new weight training program, and a strength and conditioning coach. Our staff is making sure that our players have the best that's available for them, not only to make them competitive, but to make a run at the playoff as well. This season, I'd like your support from the community, the parents, the student body. You guys are crucial for the success of this program. On this spring football edition of Inside the Hornets Nest, I'll talk with Coach Cassidy about the changes as well as the new additions to the stadium. I'll also talk with two of our seniors, CJ Durbin on the offense and Ethan Prickett on the defense. So hang around and let's get this season started with a spring game win over Stanhope Elmore, because Inside the Hornets Nest starts right now.
Yeah, it's been really good so far. I've been really pleased with the effort of the guys. Got about 122 guys out for spring, and they've gotten after it. It's a young bunch. We only got 13 seniors out here, so it's a bunch of young kids. So it's a lot of learning that's going on. I've been pleased with the way our coaches have taught it. We've got a lot in already in 5 days, and it's been good so far. It's a great position because, as you can see, the city, this community, this county, has provided for us so much. That to go along with the great kids, they work hard for us. They might not be all 4'4" guys and 6'4", 280-pound guys, but these kids work their rear ends off every day in the weight room, out here on the field. Got great parents. Great administration. They support us no matter what, and that's the great thing about this community and this school. Yeah, they think the stadium's going to be ready in the next couple of weeks. The bathrooms, concession stands going to take a little bit longer. Then we're also getting a new parking lot back behind the new home stadium. It's going to look so good in August when we play our first game against Mobile Christian. I'm really excited about the way it's going to look. My sense of urgency is every day get better. That's my sense of urgency, and we got better today. Felt like we really improved from yesterday to today. As far as the region goes, I feel like everybody's going to be competitive in the region. It's not going to be at the level that we saw last year with the 7A teams of Thompson and Hoover and Hewitt and Vestavia. But it's going to be still a very competitive league with Helena and Spain Park and Benjamin Russell all the way on down. So I feel really good about our position there. We just got to go, compete and win football games. Yeah, it plays 6 o'clock Thursday night, May the 16th against Stanhope Elmore. It's down in Millbrook, Alabama, close to Prattville. They're a good football team. Got a lot of tradition down there at Stanhope Elmore. It's going to be a good test for us, see where we're at the 6A level, because they are a good 6A football team. So, we're going to sort of structure it like we did our jamboree last year with Northridge. Each team will get a certain amount of plays here and there and do some situational stuff. And that's what we want to see. We just want to see our kids against another team running our plays, going and tackling, people of the different colored jersey and seeing how we, perform against those guys.
Obviously we don't got many of us, probably about 4 on offense, 10, 12 total. So leadership has to be there big time, because there's a bunch of upcoming juniors. So leadership on the senior side has to be really big. And I think offensively we're struggling right now, just not having that leadership. And I think we need to get the energy up a lot, like the defense has. We know we got some guys slacking off. So us seniors are going to have to get on their butts and just pick them up for the game next week. Having Miller's a good QB. Miller knows his reads. Miller knows where to put the ball. He knows what to do, and he can get out of the pocket quick. So if I'm out there running a post or anything, he can get under the pocket, throw that deep ball, and I'll go catch it for a touchdown. But I mean, I trust him. I trust Miller a lot, and I know he can get it done for us this season. We're coming for everything in 6A. You know, 7A the past 2 years has been tough on us, and you know, not having a good record. Everyone thinks that we can't compete in 6A, but just know that all the other teams out there, just know if you're seeing this, that we're coming for you guys.
Oh yeah, it's so much fun getting back out here. I hated having to go down in the Tuscaloosa County game and watch the rest of the season. I mean, it hurts you having to sit there watching your teammates, but I'm having a really good time getting back into it and, you know, stepping in, doing what I have to. Well, we're having to, you know, learn a bunch, and like even with me missing, you know, a lot of last season, I'm having to pick up on some stuff I didn't last year. But it's really just a huge learning curve getting into everything, making sure everyone knows where to be. So you got to know where you have to be to, you know, before you can make a play. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm always going to be on them. You know, I got to get the 100% effort out of them every time. But it's just being hard on them all the time, coaching them up too. Just, you know, always being there. Be a guy that, you know, if they have a question, they can come to me. Just, you know, we're learning now, trying to get where we need to be, but just expect us to be flying around to the football all the time, 100% effort, not letting up in any plays. You know, fourth quarter, keeping it as strong as it was the first quarter, and just high intensity. Yeah, I mean, every day out here before practice, or for our warm up for practice, we're doing all kinds of speed and agility stuff, all kind of new drills I've never heard of, but they're helping a lot. But and in the weight room, it's really, really important because last year we were a little undersized, and getting beefed up, you know, so you can take on whatever comes at you. But he's helping us a ton.